Yeah, you already know what it is, man. It's your boy Kill So Frosty, Gaza City. I'm back with another one. I usually do this things with the screenshots or whatever the screen, but this time I'm gonna talk about it live. I'm talking about the Taxstone Troy Ave situation. Maino got involved, Whack 100 got his piece in, whatever. And I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I feel like there's a lot of biased things out there, and I let a lot of facts came out, and now I want to do the video. It's been a while. I could have been done this, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna wait till more facts come out, whatever. I'm gonna keep it 100, right? There's a lot of bias out there. First of all, the hood, a lot of people in Brooklyn didn't like Troy Ave. That's just the way it is. The old New York was not really supportive of New York. What you see in New York now with the new drill rappers and they support each other, and then they got ops on the other side. That's not how the old New York is. The old New York was real competitive, real hating on each other. Like, you get where I'm coming from? And that's where Troy Ave is kind of from. So that's why from the gate, a lot of rappers wasn't jacking him. You know what I'm saying? I guess because he was doing his thing. But if we go fast forward or whatever, the case is basically a start from the beginning. Taxstone wasn't feeling Troy Ave. I guess he felt like he wanted to like cyberbully or whatever. However we want to call it, he was beef with Troy Ave. He just basically stated his opinion. He didn't like Troy Ave. But it's one thing to state your opinion. You don't like somebody, and we gotta talk about years now. So we gonna say like Son. They got on record. Son basically tweeted Av 700 times, and in response Av tweeted about 50 times. You hear this? 700 times of nothing but, yo, I'm not jacking you, yo, you a fake this, you a fake that, whatever. So fast forward now, the Irving Plaza thing happened. A lot of people saying, yo, Troy Ave got his man killed. But if you hear Trice's story from where he heard it in the court documented, is they walked in, they seen Taxstone. He's like, yo, what's popping? They see him, and he's like, yo, what's up with this? And I'm about to pop with him. But as soon as I guess Taxstone seen him, he go reaching. So when he go reaching, Banger basically rushed him. And I'm saying, then they start getting on there, and that's when Troy Ave snuffed him, whatever, because he got the gun out, he's shooting it, all that stuff is happening. Now, a lot of people are saying, God bless Banger, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people are saying, yo, Troy Ave got his man killed. How? It's like, if I'm out with my man and we get into something, we see somebody that been talking crazy about us, we snuff him, he just so happened to have a gun on him, and he shot one of us. I didn't get him killed, you know what I'm saying? Damn, son. But yeah, I didn't get him killed. I'm saying, basically, this is the hood. This is how it happened. The person might have a gun, he could have had a knife. Him popping off for his homie, or him and his homie popping off and one of them died, doesn't mean he got him killed. That's just the way it is in the hood. And I'm saying, people just all the time. And then a lot of people saying that Troy Ave came in there looking for problems. Now, we got to recant. Troy Ave, obviously, they found 2 hammers in his car, right? I'm saying, in this tour bus type shit. So now for him to have 2 hammers in the car, but it's in the car, you know what I'm saying? And then Son is going in there. He knows Troy Ave is on the bill, but he goes in there with the strap. Who's really looking for a problem? Like, really and truly. And I'm going to be honest with you. You in there with Casanova, whatever. Casanova roll mob deep. You know what I'm saying? He's always with mad niggas. You know what I'm saying? Mad people fuck with Casanova. If it was to be a rumble, okay, let it be a rumble. It could be a rumble. BSB probably wasn't even rolling more than probably 10 deep. You know what I'm saying? They probably was rolling like 10 deep, honestly speaking. And Casanova don't roll for Dolo. Yeah, I heard how Casanova rolled. Casanova will be in the spot 20 deep. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so basically, we gonna cover that out. We can't really say he got his man killed. This is what just happened. It's a situation. It's a sad situation. R.I.P. Banger. Another thing I want to talk about is this. A lot of people acting like Troy Ave snitched or whatever. Troy Ave was sitting up for mad months and stuff. Didn't say nothing. He could have been said, yo, this ain't me. Yo, that. He made bond whatever struck the deal, like basically like made an agreement with the prosecutors to say, yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to tell whatever it is because it's self-defense, because the other person that actually did it allegedly is saying that he did it. Now, peep game, this is straight from the trial. I'm gonna play this recording for y'all. This is Trice breaking it down the thing.
Mind you, he's not charged at this time with no type of murder. He says it in a letter. He's not. His attorney says he's not charged with no murder.
You hear this, right?
I didn't know my attorney wrote that. Yes, you did. I know how you Montgomery wrote.
Nah. Yeah, you got it. The attorney got to come.
Facts.
See, so this facts.
He said in that letter, currently he's not charged. Troy Ave is charged. Troy Ave this. Troy Ave that. Remember, that's his only defense was Troy Ave. That's the only defense he had. Troy Ave did it. Troy Ave shot his man and shot himself and shot everybody else. That's the only defense he presented at trial. But nonetheless.
All right, now I gotta understand this, right? His defense is Troy Ave did it. A lot of people saying, yo, cameras, whatever. Cameras didn't catch when Tax did anything. They really got the room brawl. You could hardly see anything, and then they got Troy Ave coming out the room booming, right? Granted, then the other witnesses that they have is somebody on the phone saying that. You know what I'm saying? And if we really go to that, is they got somebody on the phone saying that. But y'all have to understand this now. Check this out. If me and my man go up in the spot, right? It's my man's hammer. Obviously, his fingerprints could be anywhere on the hammer, including the clip, right? And then now, he booms it up. You know what I'm saying? And somebody dies. And then now he's like, yo, and then, you know what I'm saying? He, like, I had the, you know, it's my man hammer. I probably looked at it, played with it, gave it back to him, whatever. Now he's saying, yo, dogs, I'm not the one that killed the people. It's my gun. Yes, it is my gun, but I killed the person. I'm the one who shot it and killed somebody, right? Let me tell you what the difference is now. It's like saying they have a witness saying, like, yo, he killed it. He killed the person. There's no, people keep talking about evidence and all this DNA shit. That shit doesn't matter, especially when it comes to eyewitnesses. That's how come y'all see it takes, when a witness like recants their story 20 years later, that's when somebody come out, because the DNA could prove that, yeah, it was my gun. Yeah, that's his gun. That's his gun, but I'm not the one that shot it. My man shot it. So if he does that right there, then there's really nothing that you could do. All that DNA stuff everybody talking about, it doesn't matter, because they have you on camera booming it. You know what I'm saying? So now, whoever, it's because you see they got me on camera booming it, like, so now you're trying to say, yo, he's the one who did it. So now check this out. The problem is, if my DNA is on the hammer, all right, or let's say my man's DNA is on the hammer, but he says I did it, I'm getting locked up for this. You know what I'm saying? If a witness doesn't come forward and say, yo, no, it wasn't him that shot it, it wasn't me that shot it up, it was my man, I'm going down for this. I could say, yo, son, his DNA is on the gun. They're going to say, yeah, his DNA is on the gun, but he says he passed it to you, and then you shot it up. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it could go. Y'all got to stop giving that false. And then a lot of people, I notice a lot of y'all don't be knowing shit. Everybody, yo, I did 20 years, I did 15 years. Y'all don't know the law. Because at the end of the day, a witness would done your whole joint. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got a great alibi to say, he says you did it on East 21st, and then, but at that time, they got you on camera on East 34th. That's the only way you're going to get off. Other than that, once they have that eyewitness saying, yo, we was in the same vicinity, and you saying that I did it, is me, is lit. I might have to fight. Boom, I have to fight this case, whatever, and I might lose and go to jail for this. And I never did nothing. And then not to mention, Troy Ave has a self-defense case. He's fighting somebody that has a gun. A lot of people say, yo, there's no self-defense in New York. Well, according to Penal Law 35.5, I think, don't quote me, but it's 35.5 or 0.2, there is self-defense in New York. Not only that, there's also the duty to retreat law in New York, which is you can retreat, but if you can't retreat, you have to defend yourself. You see, y'all got to know the law. Y'all go to jail. Y'all spend all these times in law library, but y'all don't even be knowing the law, because if y'all knew the law, y'all would know that it exists in New York. There's no real stand your ground law like that's just out there like Texas and Florida and all them, but we do have self-defense here. You can't just die and then, yo, that's it. Yo, somebody's trying to kill you, you just gotta die, or you just gotta run. If you have no choice, you have to defend yourself. I know this because God bless one of my dogs. Basically, he got killed, you know what I'm saying, during a situation, and the person pled self-defense, right? What the person ended up doing was he did time for the gun, but he didn't do time for the body. Like, you get where I'm coming from? Because he was able to prove that it was self-defense. So that's how the game is. So a lot of y'all be talking about New York don't got self-defense. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. You know what I'm saying? It might not be like publicized like everybody else, or how it's like the stand your ground law, but they do have self-defense here. You're not just supposed to just die. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, really and truly, and try to run for your life and still die. You could protect yourself, and if you hold it down, you hold it down. So, like I said, there's a lot of bias situations out there. And like I let y'all hear in the audio, the person is basically saying he did it. Y'all keep saying, oh, if that person snitch on you, are you allowed to snitch on them? Wait. First of all, a lot of times people will tell you this, Like I said, growing up, I've been in the streets for a long time. One thing I never seen is a case like that, where the person that supposedly did everything is blaming it on the person that he tried to do it to. I never seen that. Y'all could act like y'all seen this before. I guess y'all been in the deeper trenches than me, I guess. But I know as long as I've been in the streets, I seen two friends go do something, one person snitches on the friend like, yo, he did it. I seen a person get shot by another dude, and then that person says, yo, I got shot, he did it. But I never seen the person that shot somebody, and then because that person ended up getting a gun and they got him on camera, ever say, yo, I'm not the one who shot him. He was trying to shoot at me. He shot himself. He shot his friend, and he shot whoever was around. I never seen that. So that case alone is a different thing. But like I said, it's easy to call somebody a snitch because that's just like it's not how the hood rolls, man. The hood just be looking for anything to find a flaw in your stuff. But again, I'm gonna tell y'all, a lot of people be like, yo, I would have sat up. I would have fought it. I would have sat up and fought it. So let's say now, if Taxstone won the case, correct? He would be free, right? And then Troy Ave will have to prove his innocence no matter how long it takes. That's crazy. Because at the end of the day, everything was all good. Nobody was saying nothing. Troy Ave didn't say nothing until Son wrote that letter. He wrote the letter saying, yo, he's the bad guy. He's the one that did this and that and the third. And then as you just heard, as stated in court, his only defense is that Troy Ave did it. So y'all really got to really understand where that's coming from. So a lot of be like, yo, snitching, whatever. Me personally, I don't feel like it's snitching. I could understand why y'all saying it's snitching, because the hood look for any reason to try to downplay whatever somebody and take away strikes from them or whatever. But I don't think it's snitching because, one, it was self-defense. In self-defense, you got to claim what's happening. You get where I'm coming from? For you to even claim self-defense. It's not about him suing Irving Plaza, because everybody that was in there and that got hurt that night is suing Irving Plaza. Like, let's be honest, you know what I'm saying? So, and of course he has to be a victim to be doing it, but at the end of the day, him being a victim in the spot, and the person that, let's say, victimized them is saying he's the one who did it. He did it all to himself. That's crazy. Yeah. So I don't understand how y'all want that to exactly play out. Like, that's why I say this. That's why I agree with Troy Ave. The streets is a myth. And at the end of the day, a lot of people would have gave respect to anybody else that did that. If it was anybody else that did that, whatever the situation is, fought, got the gun and shot back, y'all would have been like, yo, son is a super gangster. But since niggas don't like Troy Ave, that's what they did. Now, Maino comes out with the chain, whatever, you know what I'm saying? One, the way he made it seems like he snatched the chain or whatever, but I think the chain fell off of him when he was fighting for that night, you know what I'm saying? He said the chain is fake. Bro, chain is fake. You come out and try to play Troy Ave. Now, Troy Ave releases where you use that same chain to be in your videos, but in the video you're saying, yo, if you're wearing this chain, what kind of fake guy are you? You should never have the nerve to do that. You mean to tell me that whole time you didn't check to see it's fake? But you know what might have happened though? Probably needed a little breach, try to go pawn the chain, and then probably find out it wasn't real. That's the only way you're gonna know it's not real, because you're not gonna be carrying it around as a rapper on your neck like how he was doing in his videos, and then trying to and then you just notice it's fake or saying turn green or something. Cause obviously it probably was a good like, you know what I mean, a good replica. So basically you probably try to pawn it, or probably try to do that already, and that's when you find out it was fake. But the thing is, when the situation happened, now they got you. You wrote a whole post bigging up Troy Ave, Hovain, Lido, and all of them BSB crew. Say you have no problem with them, whatever, but the whole time you had they chain 7 years, you never said, yo, dogs, I got your chain, yo, I'm the one who picked it up. Here, hold that, that's your chain right there. But you gonna say you never had a problem with dude. Obviously, y'all had a problem. You know what I'm saying? You felt the way about him. You know what I'm saying? Because let's be honest, why he never got his chain back? You held the chain because you thought he might be coming for you. And you thought he might be coming for you, but when you're the one who's in the club, the girl you with got boomed, and then you still saying, yo, shout to Taxstone, whatever, that's kind of weird, you know what I'm saying? This to let y'all ladies know, too. Y'all got to be careful who y'all with out there, because some dudes don't really care about y'all like that. The shooter, they'll be giving the shooter, if somebody's shooting and you get shot, they still give the shooter love like it's nothing, like you wasn't with them, like you wasn't the man that was supposed to be out there protecting them that night. The reason you there with him is probably because he got a little money or whatever, but you figure like, okay, he got a tough guy persona, he's gonna protect me, and they really, a lot of dudes don't be caring, you know what I'm saying? So that one's for your ladies, like, you gonna side with the person that shot the person you was with? Like, I never seen that, you know what I'm saying? But I seen that in the streets, though. Usually when dudes are scared of the person that shot, they don't really want to come out and be like, yo, man, that nigga, man, I had somebody with me that was with me. It's like saying, I bring my homeboy around, and then y'all wanna punch him in his face? What? It's like, y'all don't respect me. I bring my homeboy around, you trying to boom at this nigga, you end up booming the person I'm with. That's a problem for me. Like, you get what I'm coming from? And that's a problem for a lot of dudes in the streets. Ain't nobody gonna be saying, shout to the dude that boomed it up and trying to make excuse like they was chilling. Like I said, if he was chilling, how was he chilling when he brought the gun inside, knowing Troy Ave was going to be in there? Troy Ave and them came there. They had their joint in their car. If they was really looking for smoke, they could have brought it inside. Really and truly. Or, like, let's be honest. Tax was in on the bill. Troy Ave was on the bill performing for T.I. You know what I'm saying? So let's be real here. But like I said, there's a lot of bias in Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? Niggas just be haters out here. Let's be honest, man. A lot of haters out here, especially in like from that old school generation. Bare haters, man. Dudes is haters, man. I can't even lie to y'all. Like, dudes are real haters. Like, oh, a dude could be getting $100 a day. He heard you getting $101 a day. He hates you for that, you know what I'm saying? Niggas that hate you for any little thing. You could tell, like, all right, boom, we got Mysonne. Mysonne does a video, whatever. One, Mysonne confuses me. And like I always say to dudes that's talking that stop the violence joint need to stop talking about gangster stuff too. Don't tell me, oh, about integrity of a man and all that. That don't make sense, bro. Because you're trying to stray dudes away from the streets. So you can't be over here acting like, oh, I want you to stray off the streets, but I want you to not be a snitch. Dogs, if you stray them off the streets, if you take them away from the streets, you don't ever got to worry about them being snitches in the first place. So you don't need to stand up for if somebody is snitching or not. Like, that's the confusion. And then I'm going to say this. Y'all tell these dudes stop the violence. Y'all tell these young boys stop the violence, stop this and that. But at your age, y'all be 50 years old, 47 years old. Y'all still doing what the young boys is doing. Y'all online beefing with each other. That's what the young boys do. First of all, y'all got that from the young boys. So it seems like it's more like the young boys is teaching y'all than y'all teaching them. Because all that beefing online, that's what the young boys do. Video, yo, hey, I fuck you, That's what the young boys do. But y'all, come on, bro. Yo, this is a joke, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, like I said, a lot of people is just using emotions for profit. Cool, I get it, that's how it is. But it's a lot of emotional for profit, like, you know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta listen to these dudes and see where they coming from. I mean, me personally, it's not hard for me to tell that dudes be having hate in their blood. I can listen to a dude speak for a few minutes. Hater. I could hear it all in his voice. It's dripping in his sweat. You know what I'm saying? Because dudes just be haters. They can't hide it. It's like, that's the reason why you see a person like Mysonne's going so hard. He can't really hide the hate he got for Troy Ave. He just don't like son. Like, whatever the reason might be, he just don't like son. And that's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I have to just say my little two-piece, you know what I'm saying? And before I go, I'm going to hit y'all with this. Free my boy Donald Trump out there, you know what I'm saying? They trying to take my boy Donald Trump down. We ain't having it. But anyway, y'all already know what it is, man. Chaos so Frosty, God City. Holla at your boy, you heard?